All right, we're looking at Illinois quarters, or just all the 2003s. We're gonna pull up good old eBay quick. We're looking for errors, varieties, die chips, die cracks. Head over to eBay. You can get some improperly annealed. I think you can find those on all the different ones. Let's see here. Partial collar error. Waffled coins. I don't think I'm going to have any waffled coins. Yeah, there's a lot of waffled Illinois coins. I don't know why. Fun fact, you can get the, hey, Coin Hunter. Hey, Mark Hadia. Thanks for joining the live tonight. You can get the novelty Arkansas. This isn't an Arkansas coin, but you can get the novelty Arkansas Bill Clinton head quarter. That's more of an adult novelty coin than anything. Partial collar error. We'll check it out. Probably something to do with his collar, I would guess. Not sure if it has a description here. Okay, we're just looking for some extra metal on some of these. Some cuds on the rims. Takes a few coins to get kind of into some of them if there's not widely known errors on them. Check out the front. We're looking for some doubling, extra metal, cracks, chips, planchet errors, hairs. Not looking at hairs. Hey, what? Okay, Mom will help you out. Check the rim. Check the design. This one looks like Iron Man. So worn out. Yeah, Mr. Mark Hadia. Microscope is a huge addition to the coin hunting world of helmet and hunts. It's way better than the flash magnifier. This is sweet too. I still use it, but I use this scope way more now. It's easy on the eyes, that's for sure. I have a link in my bio if you want to go check it out. Buy one of your own. There's a scratch or a ding or a whatever, a dent. Sometimes those dings and dents, they kind of look like extra metal, but if you hold it up to the light, you can see the shine, just a dent. And then sometimes this lamination stuff can get you. We'll zoom way in for the effect. So sometimes the light will glare on it a little bit where it gets like a lamination thing with the coating. It will look like a doubling when in fact it's not. Get a nice crisp picture going on here. See, it kind of looks like it's a double thing, but it's just like the lamination is coming up a little bit. Coin Hunter found a crossing the Delaware with extra metal on George Washington's hat. Ooh, nice. I have a very small example of that I found in the last few days on this one. You can find extra metal up here. This one's, like I said, it's very tiny. A little extra metal up top there. I found this extra bear claw in the Alaska one, among other ones. Here's another good one. On the Ellis Island, on her face, I got an eyeball scar up here. And I also got another one of these Ellis Islands. Scarface! Right across there. And those are all extra metal airs. Hey, Money Inc., welcome back. Good to see you again. Make sure you guys smash the like. We're looking for 20 likes again tonight. See if we can get there. I'm sure we can. You guys rock. I wonder if we'll see Keeping It Crazy again. Hopefully they come out and cheer us on. Yeah, lots of these errors I've been finding, like, yeah, I could probably find them with the other scope I got, or the magnifier, but man, this makes it so much quicker, so much easier. So much easier on the eyes. This guy's face just takes a beating. Holy cow. These are all modern coins that I'm going through lately. You can find errors. Here's, those are just the initials are all smashed up. You can find extra metal on just about any coin, from what I'm gathering. You can go to the bank, you can go to the gas station, go to your local grocers. Just got to be able to look at the coins, that's all. Most of the errors I found too, they're only probably a couple bucks. What do you mean, Mo Money Inc., nothing on Illinois? You can find anything on anything. Don't leave it to chance. You can find Iron Man on every single Illinois quarter. This microscope I have a link in on my YouTube page. It's an affiliate link, so if you guys use it, it's free for you guys to use. It does help out the channel. I think it is called alkaloy or something. I don't know. It's a really funny spelling, but it's got really good quality. It's got all the zoom you need. You can hook it up to your laptop. You can record video. You can put a memory chip in it if you want. Lots of scratches on this one. Took a beating in the coin counting machine somewhere at the bank. The coin stars. A few more Illinois, then we have some Alabamas, some Missouris, and some Maines. Not quite sure if there's specific errors on those ones yet or not that we need to look for, but we'll check them out. See if we can find some die chatter or something on some of these. I'd like to find like a grease strike or a die crack or a cud. A cud would be sweet, a really big one. Trying to kind of cruise through some of these that, like Mo Money said, I don't know, not a super popular error on any of these ones, so just cruising through to see if I see anything obvious. So there's some of that lamination I was talking about. Kind of appears like it's doubling. You can see on top of the E, top of the O, top of the F. But I don't think it's actual doubling. I think it's just like a lamination. Just the way light shined on it, I think it comes through a little goofy. Let's get a little clear here. There we go. That's beautiful. All right, what about Alabama? Mo Money? Anything on the old Helen Keller? Nothing that we can see, of course. It's a bad joke. Alabama. You can always find off-center strikes on some of these. Lamination, a strike through. How about an obverse D over D? That would be sweet. Don't know if that's a legit one, but it did sell on the eBays. I don't know if that's her name right there in Braille. Probably. Only have a few of these to go through and we're on to the next one. Yeah, go buy one, Coin Hunter. Definitely worth it. They're only like 30, 40 bucks. Last Alabama I have in my stack right now. Went and got a $500 bag of quarters the other day from the bank. Sorted them all. Now I'm going through and looking at them individually. It's going to take a minute. I don't think I'm going to get through every year, but I'll go through the modern ones here. Next one is Missouri, 2003 Missouri. You know what? Yeah. I'll go Missouri. See if there's any good ones on this one. I only have 3 of these as well. Just going on eBay looking at sold listings. If you can find a waffled one, literally looks like a waffle. I don't know how those happen. They get stuck in a machine or something, but man, there's a lot of waffled ones for sale. I don't think we're going to find that. A reverse die lump somewhere in the, maybe that section. It's always interesting checking these out under like magnification for the first time. Like actually looking at the detail for some of these can be pretty interesting. Get a couple more of these. Missouri, 1821. That's Lewis and Clark. I don't know. One more Missouri. We're looking for anything that looks like extra lumps of metal that aren't on other ones that you have. We're looking for letters that look like they're doubled. We're looking for rim errors, mint mark errors, off-center strikes, die cracks, all kinds of stuff. Hey Kenneth, welcome to the stream. Next ones are these Maine 2003. We'll do a quick search on the onlines. Let me adjust this real quick. Okay, Maine. These are the last 2003 ones I have. Went through all the other designs already. Waffled. Those waffled coins, they come 20 to 50 bucks. Literally just looks like a waffle. Die cracks worth a couple bucks. Looks like it's about it. This one's dirty. Compare this. Oh yeah, see, I was thinking that might have been a crack of some sort, but that looks like it's just part of the design. I don't know all this design by heart, obviously. I just kind of look, see if anything looks out of the ordinary. I wonder what that die crack looked like on the one that did sell as a die crack on the obverse, which is this side. Only sold for a couple bucks though. Anybody? Right through the Q quarter, kind of like went that way, kind of connected up to the neck. This is not one of those. Sometimes these come through as looking like they're extra metal, but they're actually like dings from coin machines and stuff, and gears and that type of thing. You see those all the time. Double, triple little dings. A couple more of these. Hey Maha, how you doing tonight? One more of these. We have this Maine. Go ahead and smash the like button. We're looking for 20 likes. We're at 6 so far. We got some more people than that in the stream. Even if you're just going to scroll right away, go ahead and smash the like. It's free. It doesn't cost you a dime, or it doesn't even cost you a quarter. All right, 2003s are done. What is a good year to look at here? I got 2000. Oh, let's do 2008. I know there's some goodies in here. 2008. We have the Oklahoma design. We have the Hawaii design. How about good old Arizona? No, this black, it's just plastic. It's the plastic starts to scratch up after a while, but I don't think these coins are getting any damage. They're much harder than that plastic. We got the New Mexico. Is that all of them? Yeah, we'll start with the good old Oklahoma. Oklahoma 2008. We'll see here. Die chip and Liberty. So we can look at the word Liberty here for some die chips through there. Clipped planches, those kind of go for a lot. More waffled. They really just butchered a whole bunch of them. You get a filled B error, another a die chip, of course. $3-4 worth. The Oklahoma P state quarter. You can get a ear error underneath that ear. This one's a Denver, obviously, but you get some extra stuff going on, like a doubled ear, looks like. Filled in B on those Philadelphia coins. Collarbone, die cracks, also on the P's. Oh, there's some interesting ones. There's probably some errors throughout this bird if you have a really, really, really good eye. Look at Philadelphia Mint. They had a lot of errors. A lot. That one's super worn out compared to the last one. I bet if you looked in here real close, you could find a bunch of different errors in there as well. We don't got time for that. We got no time. We gotta work, or no, we gotta work tomorrow, but we're not gonna work. We're going fishing, baby. Who else is fishing? Going out on the ice. Do some ice fishing tomorrow. Raise your hand. We're gonna go chasing after some walleyes. Another Denver. Here's a Philly. Philly minted. So on the Phillies, you can look at this bottom of the neck and you can find die cracks. You can find filled in B's. This one looks like it has some tracks going across it. Just gonna look at that one with the flash magnifier. Just real quick like. Yeah, the B's a little messed up, but it's just post-mint damage. Nothing sweet. This one's a Denver. One of these days on the live, we're going to find something sweet, something worth more than just a couple bucks. Then maybe I'll just give it away. We'll see. Oh, that's the one I was missing. The Alaskas are also in 2008. I thought there were some good ones here. We'll do Alaskas next. Look for the extra claw. This one's got an off-center strike. You can already see that. Nice thick rim here on the bottom left. And a thin rim up on the upper right. Just a little bit off-center, nothing crazy. Oh, here, I'll give you an example real quick. This is actually more interesting to me anyway. 2008 Alaska, state quarter. I don't know if it has to be a certain mint, but I just always look at the claw here. And the one you're looking for, I'm pretty sure it's on the Phillies, but I kind of just tend to check them all. So here's a Philly example of the good old Alaska. Check out that claw. You see that extra lump there, extra claw? That is the extra claw. These things, some people call it the extra toe. I don't know what they're, no, maybe that was the extra toe. I call it the extra claw. Extra claw can be a $2, $3, $4, depending on how big it is. $5, extra claw. Yeah, five bucks. If you get extra errors on these, you can have them be worth a little more. You can get some errors up in there, but yeah, this I'd say it's a $2 to $5 quarter. Hey, welcome back, Chuckles. Good to see you again. We're going through 2008 quarters. We're just doing some quick passes on these. Checking out the B in Liberty, checking out his neck, checking out his ear. The Oklahoma. Oh, we're at 10 likes, baby. Let's go. That's awesome. Appreciate you guys. Dustin, were you asking about them Alaska ones? Those are conservatively $2 to $3. If you get some real big deals, it can be more. Look at that. Schmooze all over the Liberty. That's gross. Do a quick sorting of coins here. Some more Oklahomas. There's some more lamination. It looks like doubling. I don't think it's doubling. Some of you might disagree. You look at it under slightly different light, and it's just like a lamination thing. And in fine shape. I think most of these small die chip air type coins are a couple bucks, unless you like get some really good ones, like the hugely popular ones, the Wisconsin extra leaf. Look in your room, buddy. See a coin hunter? I'm not sure what you mean by two of a kind there. Wrong 930. You talking price wise? Like, is it always $2? It seems like most of them are. Unless I totally misread your question. The small airs, I'd safely call them a couple bucks, but some of the more popular airs might be worth more. I'm by no means the expert. I know a thing or two about coins, but I don't know everything. There's so much to learn about these things. I'm just looking at coins because I like looking at coins. If I find something cool, then I decide what to do with it after the fact. See, like this tiny little line here. We'll get in real up close and personal on this sucker. So we're zoomed way in on his neck. You see that extra? Pretty sure that's extra something there. I'm gonna pull up this example to compare it. See, that one doesn't seem like it goes as far, but this is one of the spots you can find the crack on. Yeah, Dustin, I have this stack. I did show them off earlier in the stream. All small die chips out of this bunch. Got this $500 bag from the bank the other day on Friday. Actually, I was hoping to finish it up, but there's just so many to go through yet. This is part of that die crack, pretty sure. It goes all the way across the bottom. It's not super pronounced, but it is cool. I'll wrap it up here soon. Yes. So that die crack starts at the initials here. I'm going to put my light on and see if we can see it a little better. Die crack starts at the initials, goes across. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that worth even calling a die crack? Yeah, I do penny rolls too. I do dimes. I do nickels. I have, I don't know, $50 of nickels waiting to be opened. Got a couple boxes of pennies. Those are getting harder and harder to come by. All right, we got a couple more, and then we're going to wrap it up for the night. We'll cruise through the Alaska ones after we get done with these Oklahoma ones. Just make sure I'm not missing any. Then I got to wrap it up because I have to go fishing tomorrow. Gotta get my beauty rest in. Misspellings? No, I don't think that's a thing. No, they're all punched with these dies, and the dies, they don't change the spelling, so that would be gnarly though. You can get like filled in letters sometimes, but it's still the right letter. It's just the die is worn out and broken down. A couple more Oklahomas, and we'll cruise through the Alaskas. Check for that extra claw. And then we're going to wrap it up for the night. The last Oklahoma of the bunch. There's an interesting spot right there. See, that just kind of stands out. Use the old flash magnifier just to see if it's a scratch. And no, it's just some gunk, just some schmooze. Oh well, can't say we didn't try. You guys do know on the 2019s and the 2020s, you have to look for this. Hey Holder, how's it going? So 2019s, all 2019s, all 2020s, you have to look for the W mint mark. These are like 20 to 30 bucks. They're sweet. Definitely have to pull these out. They only made 2 million each mint for West Point, 2019 and 2020s. Always pull those things out. It's a nice microscope holder. I have some die chatter on some of them. So we're going to check out that claw. This one looks like it just got mashed a little bit. Definitely going to check it out a little bit further. Oh yeah, it just looks like it's smushed. Just some post-mint damage. But definitely 2008, I think they have to be Philadelphia's, but I could be mistaken, so. You can also get some, I don't know if it's like fish airs or something like that. Let's just do a quick search. Alaska die chips on claws and land. Yeah, I don't know. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more after this, and we're going to wrap it up. If you're watching, you haven't hit the like button yet, go ahead and smash that down before we get done with the stream. Greatly appreciate it. It's free. It's free 99. Can't get a better price than that. Helps the channel. Helps me spend a little extra time looking at coins. Helps me justify it one way or another. Go ahead and head over to the channel. Hit subscribe. That definitely will help the channel. Go ahead and check out the other videos I got over there. Like them, comment on them. All that stuff drives the traffic. That's how the YouTubes work. A few more of these. Alaska 2008. We're looking for the extra claw. Extra claw could be a $5 quarter. There's a scratch. Appreciate all the likes, guys. Yeah, I actually have a Hope quarter right here. I haven't gotten to the review on these ones yet, but pretty unique design. This one's a 2024 Denver. I try to celebrate, but you know, they're few and far between. I just get confused. Like, oh, did I actually find something? And then I gotta look it up, and then it might be kind of anticlimactic, but we'll see. Like, if I found something that was like, hooey, don't have to go to work tomorrow. Yeah, there's gonna be a celebration. Looking for the extra claw. No extra claw here. I would be willing to bet there's some errors here in the waterfall. You could probably find. There's so much design on these suckers. Like, there's got to be errors on them. But yeah, I would celebrate. I would celebrate. Hopefully you guys would help me celebrate too. I'll give you guys a quick preview of my quarters here in just a second. This is the last one. Got some damage on them claws. There is some scratches. More scratches, more damage. This one was spent on a couple of dozen eggs, I can tell you. All right, well, that is the last of those for the night. Yeah, so I have all of these quarters, the stacked up ones. These are the ones I went through. I sorted all of them. Those are the ones that I haven't gone through yet, all in those cups. And then the ones in the back, I sorted them by year. Have not gone through them individually yet. But yeah, I got a lot to go through yet. And I think probably after this $500 batch, I'll probably just kind of start looking for individual ones that I know about, like the good old Delaware. I think it's a Spittin' Horse on the 99 state quarter. I'll probably, instead of going through every one, I'll just go through the more common errors that I know about. Because, man, it's a lot of coins to go through, that's for sure. Yeah, Dustin, if I found a sweet find, I'd call in sick to work. Heck yeah. I gotta go fishing tomorrow, though. We're going to do some team building. Some team bonding. Fishing for some walleyes. Patty, go check the channel. I have a link to this exact microscope. I love it. It's been awesome. It's an affiliate link. Helps the channel out. If you buy it, it's free to you. I get a small kickback if you buy the same one using my link. It's a 4.3 inch. What is it even called? It's really generic on here, but it's the AIKOKKL. Acocal? Icocal? 4.3 inch microscope, 1000 times zoom, 1080p, has USB PC capabilities. It's rechargeable, so I don't need to have it plugged in. It lasts a good, probably a couple hours if you don't have it plugged in. Good zoom. You got digital zoom. You got up and down zoom on the side here. Yeah, go check out the channel. Use the link. I would certainly appreciate it. These quarters here, there's $500 quarter, $500 worth of quarters. I got a whole bag of them. It was brought in by a customer, just like dumping off a 5-gallon bucket of change that they don't ever go through them. So that's why I went with it. And I want to get done with all these so I can go back to the bank and get a box of quarters and go through those ones. So yeah, hit the like button, head over to my channel, subscribe. I'm trying to go live to get through these quarters. I'm trying to go live most nights when I can, but sometimes you get kind of busy. And we're just looking for errors. We're just going through modern quarters. You guys can find these quarters. You can find them in your pocket change, all that type of stuff. Yeah, better. I think a better chance of silver if I get a box versus a bag. I do have to do some testing on that. I have found a couple silver quarters in boxes before. So you guys have a good night. Head over to the channel, subscribe, come back again. See you next time. Have a good night.